merry war betwixt her and Signor Benedict, a scrimmage of wit.
Alas, he gets nothing by that. In our last conflict, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off, leaving the whole man governed by one, so that he should have enough wit to keep himself warm. Let him bear for the difference between himself and his horse. I pray you, who is his companion? Yet every month a new sworn brother.
It's possible.
Very easily possible. He wears his face but of a fashion of his hat, ever changing with the next block.
I see, lady, the gentleman sought your books.
No, and he were, I would burn my study.
I think this is your daughter.
Her mother hath many times told me so.
Were you in doubt, sir, that you asked her?
Signor Benedict, no, for were you a child?
We may guess by this what you are, Benedict, being a man. Truly the lady fathers herself. Be happy, lady, for you are like an honorable father.
If Signor Leonato be her father, then she would not have his head on her shoulders, for all Messina as like him she is.
I pray thee, speak in sober judgment.
Why? In faith. Methinks she's too low for a high praise, too brown for a fair praise, and too little for a great praise. Only in that commendation can I afford her, and were she other than as she is, she being unhandsome, but seeing that she is no other than as she is, I do not like her.
What the good year, my lord? Why are you thus out of measure sad?
There is no measure in the occasion that breeds. Therefore the sadness is without limit.
You should hear reason.
And when I've heard it, what blessing brings it?
If not a present remedy, at least a patient sufferance.
Get you to heaven, Beatrice, get you to heaven. This is no place for maids. So deliver I up my apes and away to St. Peter's. He shows me where the bachelors sit, and there we live, as merry as the day is long.
Well, niece, I trust you will be ruled by your father.
In faith, it is my cousin's duty to make curtsy and say, Father, as it please you. And yet, for all that, cousin, let him be a handsome fellow, or else make another curtsy and say, Father, as it please me.
Well, I would you did like me.
So would not I for your own sake, for I have many ill qualities.
Which is one.
I say my prayers aloud.
I love you the better. May the hearers cry, Amen.
God match me with a good dancer.
Amen!
And God keep him out of my sight when the dance is done. Answer clerk.
No more words, the clerk is answered.
I know you well enough. You are Signor Antonio.
That's a word I am not.
I know you by the waggling of your head.
I am not so reputed. No, it is the base and bitter disposition of Beatrice that puts the world in her person and so gives me out. Well, I will be revenged as I may.
To bring Signor Benedict and the Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection. I would fain have it a match, but if you three were to offer me assistance.
My lord, I am for you, though it cost me 10 nights' watchings.
And I, my lord. Love me! What? It must be requited. I hear how I am censured. They say I will bear myself proudly if I perceive the love come from her.
Of this matter is little Cupid's crafty arrow made that only wounds by her say. Now begin, for look where Beatrice like a lopsing runs close to the ground to hear our conference.
The Pleasington is angling to see the fish, cut with her golden oars the silver stream, and greedily devour the treacherous bait.
Are you good men and true?
Yea, or else the word pity, but each shall suffer salvation, body and soul.
Nay, that were a punishment too good for their infliction of any allegiance in them, being chosen for the prince's watch.
And for their charms they were dog-buried.
First, who think you be the most desertless man to be constable?
Hugo Otic, sir. George Sicole, for they both read and write.
Oh. Well, come hither, neighbor Sicole. God hath blessed you with a good name. To be a well-favored man is a gift of fortune, but...
Good Ursula, wake my cousin Beatrice and desire her to rise.
I will, lady.
And bid her come hither.
Well. Troth, I think your other rabato were better.
No, pray thee, good Meg, I'll wear this.
By my troth's not so good, and I warrant your cousin will say so.
My cousin's a fool, and thou art another. I'll wear none but this.
He comes to be married to her, friar. You come to marry her.
Lady, you come hither to be married to this count?
I do.
If either of you know of any inward impediment on why you should not be conjoined, I charge you on your souls to utter it.
Know you any hero?
None, my lord.
Know you any count?
I dare make his answer. None.
How now, cousin hero?
Have comfort, lady.
Wherefore, why not every earthly thing cry shame upon her? Could ye here deny the slander that is written in her blood? Do not live, hero, do not ope thine eyes. Why wilt thou ever...
Sir! Be patient.
Pause a while, and let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter here, the prince, is left for dead. Let her a while be secretly kept in.
What is your name, friend?
Horatio.
Pray write down Horatio. And yours, sirrah?
Sir, my name is Conrad.
Pray write down Conrad. Masters, how answer you for yourselves?
Marry, sir, we say we are none.
Oh, a marvelous witty fellow, I assure thee. Come hither, neighbor sirrah. A word in your ear. It is thought from all of us that you are both false knaves.
Sir, I say to you, we are none.
Oh, well, stand aside! Scambling, out-facing, fashion-monging boys that lie, calm, flout, deprave, and slander!
No man living shall come over thee, for most comely truth thou deservest it.
To have no man come over me? Why, shall I always keep below stairs?
Your wit is like the greyhound's mouth. It catches.
And yours is blunt as the fencer's foils, which hit but hurt not.
A very manly wit. But I pray thee, call Beatrice. I give thee the bucklers.
Give us the swords. We have bucklers of our own.
Do not you love me?
No more than reason.
Well, then my cousin Ursula and Margaret are much to see for. They did swear you did.
They said you were near sick for me.
They said you were well nigh dead for me.
'Tis no such matter.
Says now, judge, suppose